Hello, kid. Hello, kid. What's all that about? Hello, kid. Right, let's have a look. Right, hello, kid. That, should I say? Uh, yeah, let's turn that off. Uh, right, here we go. Back onto StreamYards. I was going to say, welcome, David, Kathy, my mate Bazza. Bazza, hey, it's like being in a pub, innit? Me and Bassett go back a long way up. We've never been out drinking. We don't even know each other. But, you know, Basso has been with me for a long time. Unlike Patricia Lowe. And the problem with my channel, you never know. You never know what time I'm coming on. Right? Well, I don't work no more, do I? I don't work anymore. I've been made redundant and whatever. But I still like to go to the pub. I still like to go. So I, I said to my mate Clive, come on, we're going home. I've got to do this. I've got to do it. No, no, no. Stop a bit. Have a bit more. Oh, God, my legs are killing me. Everything's killing me. And then I thought, like, what agenda should I talk about tonight? Eh? And then I thought, hang on a minute. I will talk about well, I don't know if you know them, but let me, because I'm drunk, you know what happens when I get drunk. I can't make things work, can I? So how do I make to share screen? Picture in picture there, that's person to person. It's here, isn't it? Picture in picture layout, let's try that. So let's go on to that and then let's refresh that and let's see what happens. Well, obviously that didn't work, did it? That didn't work. Jingle bells, eh? So that's me. That's if I want to invite somebody. That's if I want to invite somebody again and again and again and again and again. Well, obviously I can't show you because I'm very drunk, as usual. But if what I want to talk about is, and I can't show you it, is what John Sixcents said to that Colin. Right. Now, the truth is, uh, it was shared. Colin's live was shared, and he's calling John a fat bastard, and he's calling John this, and it's calling Joanne this, and like just give food poisoning and whatever. So obviously, John Sixcents gets a hold of it like he does. But he did ask his followers, didn't he? He said to his followers, do not show me. He said that, didn't he? Do not show because I'm not interested. Did he say that in a video or did I just dream it out my head? Eh? Or did he say in a video, we are not interested, we're not doing the drama, we are not doing this, so do not send me anything. Eh? So he gets sent it, doesn't he? Because Colin's trying to find out where he is. And Colin's going to grass him up like a good, loyal citizen. You know, he's going to grass him up. And then John Sixth Sense, he does find out, doesn't he? Then he calls him a skaghead. And then he calls him, you rob old pit. Well, that's John Sixth Sense. But my question is, if Colin never started on him, would John Sixth Sense says what he said about Colin? Like John Sixth Sense says to me, and the bitch, they're bitch. Because that's what she is. She's just a little bitch, isn't she? She's John Sixth Sense bitch. Until they fall out. And then when they fall out, she's going to go crying to her followers like she did last time. You know, and all them followers from last time know. So she's got to do it with the new followers. You know, oh, John's this, John's that, and I'm not a liar. Because that's her catchphrase, isn't it? I am not a liar. You fucking are, Joanna Ford. You know, you don't have come out with some fucking bullshit, don't you? Eh? You call me a fucking drunk when you're fucking on the wine yourself, aren't you? And get pissed. Because you have to get pissed because you don't get fucked, do you? Fucking having that on top of you, you'd be a fucking pancake, wouldn't you? So you don't get fucked, do you? Unless it's fucked off, you know. Well, that's my question, you know what I mean? Hi, Simon. Forget your baby. I'm coming. You know, I'm struggling with my own demons at the moment. We all have demons, don't we? We have to struggle with our demons. Apparently, now I've got thousands of them, and I've got loads of them. Or is it one? Is it one or two? And I would love to come and see you. I do pride myself on what. When I say I'll meet anyone, and I've met Patricia Lowe, you know, and I met a few others on here, but we all seem to fall out, and I wonder why. I wonder why. Because I'm such a nice person off camera, and I'm a very shy person. I really am a very shy person off camera. And I am still funny off camera. What's this? With all of them 120 tablets a day, he probably won't be able to manage. The problem is, you know, no disrespect to Colin, because I do like Colin, but he did say, well, John, the gloves are off now, mate. The gloves are off now. You know, but Colin started on him. John Sixth Sense called him a fucking heroin addict. Colin says, yes, he is a recovering on, and that's admirable. And I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Because my ex-missus, lad, was an heroin addict. And he worked for a living. He didn't mug old ladies. He didn't do this like everybody keeps telling you that's what heroin addicts do. He went to fucking work. And I said to David, if I catch you doing it in my house, you're fucking out. Which I would, because, you know, I've done drugs. I do drink. But I draw the line somewhere, you know. And my line was like, I don't like heroin. It fucks your life up. like it fucked Colin's life up. Colin had enough of it. And he was brave. He was brave to say, I've had enough of this. But then you get a stupid twat like Six Sense saying to his followers, "Hey, mugged old ladies." No, he probably never mugged. He probably did, or he probably never. I don't know. You lot don't know. But Colin could be like David, went to work and did what he did. You know, and I would like to think there's a lot of people out there, you know, that don't mug old ladies. You know, I took drugs and I was fortunate. I had a job that paid well, that looked after my kids, looked after my wife, and my playtime was drugs and drink. You know, I'm not going to deny it. But I think Colin was brave. He was brave, and he went, "Oh dear, John, hey, I've told everyone." Well, that's what John Six Sense does. You know, what did he do to what you call it, Walter Mitchell? I'm coming out with a big exposure. Where's the fucking big exposure, John? You know, Colin could wipe the fucking floor with you twat. And you, Jojo. You know, Colin could write, and I'd love Colin to come on the live stream, but I'd like him to show his face. I am not going to have a little box that says, "Colin, if you're going to be truthful, at least show yourself." That's the only thing I've got wrong with any YouTuber, when they don't show their face. If they don't show their face, they're not 100% truthful. And I don't know why, because like I do, look at my flat. It's been like that for fucking years. Everybody's seen my flat. When you've got to decorate, Simon, why do I have to fucking decorate? Oh, yes. Long time since I've got you. So it's been a long time since I got myself. But I have been suffering, like I said, with my own demons, and you lot suffer with your own demons. You know, we've all got them. And should people like John Six Sense throw it in our faces? You know, when he says, I do not want anybody to send me this or send me that. It's not even been 2 months, honestly. It's not been 2 months since he said it, and then he's slagging Colin off. And the only reason, because I haven't known Colin long, I've only known him a couple of days, because somebody sent me on Facebook his channel. And I started like binge, like you do. You binge watch them, don't you? I'm binge watching this. And I thought, he sounds like a really nice person. You know, and he is a nice person. Just, and he's funny as well. He is funny as fuck. He really is funny. I'd like him to come on with me, but I'm not having him on if he's going to like have and not show his face. We can't all be pretty. Well, I am. I'm pretty fucking ugly, you know. Which I am. I'm pretty ugly. I don't care. I probably drink too much, open my mouth too much, say what I've got to say. You know, fuck them in the hotels. Fucking put a bomb in it, eh? Walking past the hotel tonight, full of like asylum seekers, and they got the fucking windows open. How many of you lot got your fucking windows open? Hey, you're trying to keep the fucking heat in, not fucking escape. And we have to pay for our eating, and they've got the fucking windows open. You know, me and Clyde walked past them, but oh, did I want to chuck something in it? But that's me. You can't do it, you know, because you'll get arrested for it. Well, you get arrested for anything now, don't you? But Colin, if you ever watch him, he is funny. I think he's funnier than me. And I think me and him could bounce off each other or whatever. But like, he's a lovely guy, and I don't think he deserved what Sixth Sense says to him. And I hope it just because there's one thing I've learned about YouTube. Like, if you're gonna slag anybody off, and I don't care who it is, if you're gonna slag anybody off, make sure you've got one thing: a thick, thick skin. Now, fortunately, I was bullied at school. I was very bullied at school. Very, very bullied you. Oh, yeah, I got bullied at school. So I did, what is his page called? Now, fortunately, uh, I'll go to that and copy that, put it here, paste it. There you go. You know, when I see people like me, now he don't really go on about John Sixth Sense that much. Well, he never has. It was just like last night or the other night. Somebody sent me the link, and I started watching him, and I thought, yeah, brilliant. So I copied everything before it got taken away, because that's what you have to do nowadays, don't you? You have to copy everything. But like I say, in truthfulness, if Colin didn't start on him, John Sixth Sense wouldn't have said what he says. But I think John Sixth Sense does need shouted at. And when he went, oh, and I love that word, oh, I'm the only gay in the village. And I'm picking on you, John Sixth Sense. I love it. I love it. I watched it today, the only. I've never watched, believe it or not, I have never watched that program. And I come across a video, and I said to my mate Clive, who you all know is gay, and like, Clive said, "You've never seen him?" I went, "No, I've never seen him until today." It was quite funny, you know. But I'll tell you that anybody that follows me, give Colin a follow, because he deserves it. You know, he don't just go on about John Six. He goes on about everybody else. He goes on about scammers. Now this bloke has been an heroin addict, so he's been scammed most of his fucking entire life with like being what he was. Unfortunately, he got out of it. And then he thought to himself, hang on a minute, I'm fed up of being fucking scammed by them fucking wankers. You know, so I'm giving it you back. I've got a platform, YouTube, and it gives you some back. The only problem is your past comes, and that's where you need a thick skin. Honestly, that's where you need a thick skin, because people are going to find everything out about you, throw it at you, And it's what you've got to say, Colin. Fuck them. Fuck off. Are you perfect? Are you this? Are you that? No, they're not. They're just fucking wankers. You know, like I said, I've taken loads of drugs in my life. I've never taken heroin. I don't mix about with heroin people. My ex-missus here, son was a heroin addict. He come to my house to live. I give him like, I used to send him to the shop because he got no money. Oh, I'll give you a tenner, go and get me a packet of cigarettes. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I used to earn the money and whatever. Now I don't. What do I get now? You know, I've just got me and Clive, and even he has fell out with me tonight over a fucking hill. How do you fall out with somebody over a fucking hill? He says, let's walk the long way round. I went, no, Clive, because we've still got an hill. I said, it's only a little inkling here, but if we walk the long way round, we've got this fucking big hill. So Clive won the argument. So I ended up walking around the fucking long way. And then we get to the fucking hill. And then Clive went, don't you start. Don't you fucking start. And then he says, don't ring me tomorrow. Because he realised what I says was fucking true. If we walked the way we was going to walk, you know, but he had to have his own, because that's how people are, isn't it? They have to have their own way. Oh, I love Clive to bits, and I won't fall out with him. I'll be back in his flat tomorrow, and I'll be taking the piss out of him. You know, and we'll be best of friends, because we're going out tomorrow. We're going out. So, has anybody got anything to say to me, or any pages or whatever? You are not ugly, Simon. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I've got no teeth. I am a beautiful soul inside, which I am. Outside, well, I'm 63 nearly. You know, I ain't bad. I'm not bad for 63. I've got a body on me, but that's because of the job I did. You know, when I was in hospital, and this bloke, he was in the opposite bed to me. He says, I can see you looked after yourself. I thought, fucking hell. I said to him, how do you work that out? He says, look at you. Hey, look at, I went, fuck me. I drink bourbon all the time. I'm in the pub. But we all think we're ugly. That's the problem. We all look in the mirror, don't we? We all look in the mirror and we think we're fucking ugly. And it's people like Patricia that says, hang on a minute, you're not ugly, you're beautiful. And then like somebody else will say, yes, you're beautiful. And then that starts that belief that you're beautiful. And if you're single like me, and then you get attached to a woman, and what's that? I Simon, please say hello to my wife, Shandy. She loves you. But Mrs. Miss is here. Is here. So hello, Mr. Dave T and Mrs. T. And say hello to Mr. Bones. I tried to make a video with him today. Didn't work out. What? No, you cannot, you dirty bastard. I'm not repeating that on here. But it's lovely, isn't he? I love Miss. Oh, he's lovely. Oh, but it's a pain in the arse. Go on, fuck off. Have a drink. No, don't, because I want it. So that's for lovely Mr. T and his wife, Shandy. Is it Shandy? Oh, Sandy. It's you, Mr. Bones, getting me fucking words wrong, you. But is here, Mr. Bones. No, you can't give me a blowjob. I'm not fucking gay. Sometimes I wish I was. You know, sometimes I wish I was gay. Or am I? I'm confused. But I learned when I was a child. I did learn when I was a kid and drinking and that. And I was brought up by gays. And the things we used to get up to, I shouldn't say that, should I? I shouldn't say that, the things we got up to. I didn't mean that way like the bottom or whatever. But like, I was brought up by some of the hardest gays, and they were fucking hard. You know, you can call them gangsters or whatever. There was football hooligans that were gay. There was like, but and they did my mum's hair. They come round, they dressed her, and my mum never had a problem with anybody. And they used to come round and say to me, Mum, "Oh, I've got this, I got that problem, I got this problem." And Mum would say, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just send the lads round." And the gay bloke said, "What fucking lads?" She says, "Well, there's fucking enough of you, ain't they? You know, there's only one of him. There's fucking 20 of you." You know, and it made them think, didn't it? You know, it made them. So when they come together, they could kick shit out of everyone, couldn't they? And they'll come back to me about, "Oh, you're right, Nancy." Oh, but they used to call him Evanny, because that was a proper name. My mum's name was Evanny. And that's what got me on to like, is it Little Britain? Because somebody said something, so I watched Little Britain, and it brought loads of memories back of my mum. You know, where like, what did he say? Hey, van me, you fucking dyke. And I thought, was my mum a dyke? Because she never seemed to be, she just loved gays. You know, she just loved them. And then, like, I'm growing up in it, my family's growing up in it, so we had no problem with it. You know, we are what we are. And then, like, it goes around school, doesn't it? Howard's mum hangs around gays. Howard must be a gay. And it was like, when a lad come up to me, "Are you gay?" I went, "Well, I might be, love, but it's got to be you to." And I just pretended to be gay. And all my life, I always say, I want to met Clive, but I've never pretended. And he's my best friend. We've never had anything like sexual encounters, which we haven't. And the only thing we've got is the utmost respect for each other. Except for when he calls me an has-been, because that's what he calls me, an has-been. He'll say to me, "You cannot do what you used to do." Because if I was in a gay club and somebody come on to me, I used to say, "I'm sorry, mate, but I'm not that way inclined." So please don't come again. And then they tried to hit on you again. And I said, well, this is the second warning, mate. I'm not that way inclined. But if you come on to me again, I'm going to spark you out. So they have to push, don't they? They have to push. So I knocked the fucker out. That's to come along, so I knocked that fucker out. And then you get this reputation, don't you? But like, I have got the most up respect for gays or lesbians or whatever. The only problem I have, or I used to have, with what do they call them? Transvestites, where they dress up as a woman. Oh, that used to get me riled up, that would. Because when you get pissed, come on, truthfully, you've seen the ladyboys and whatever they are. They just wind me up. They fucking wind me up. You know, they look like fucking women and whatever. And I mean, if you went down there and saw the fishing tackle, you know, shavs, glasses purple, yellow, diamond glasses, purple, yellow, diamond glasses, purple, yellow. What the fuck is all that about, Shaz? You know, but if you went down there and fired a fucking fishing tackle as a bloke, you know, you're going to be extremely angry because you was expecting a woman. And that, I have got this problem with them type of people. Why don't they say, I'm a bloke? You're pissed or whatever. You know, ideally, you're pissed. Obviously, she looks like a woman, she acts like a woman, and they take you back to there, and they got this vision. And so I have got a problem with them. Now you cannot have a problem with them because it's homophobic, it's this, it's fucking that. No. What about them being honest and saying, look, I'm a fucking bloke? You know, so I have got a problem with transvestites or whatever, gay. And they say transvestites don't have to be gay, which I quite agree with. They don't have to, they just like dressing up as women. So what about fucking drag queens then? Oh, that's the rest of my case. You know, what about fucking drag queens? You know, some of them, fuck, you know. But I haven't got any problem with anybody or anybody until it just fucking hits you in the face. Let's see, I've got this. Right, here we go. I like Trish because anybody know Trish? Is she from Wales? She's very honest and whatever. She's a ghost hunter. And she's just made a comment on my video. Lots of so-called mediums on TikTok reckon that, because I reckon that's a video I done on Dan Duffy and that Jessica, is it Jessica King? You know, he's another one. You know, he's mentioning Dan Duffy because like it's quite good at what he does. And I do like Dan. And the only reason I do like him, because like years ago, he says, I'm an entertainer. and then, like, he never give it out. He never give it out like John Sixpence, Gobs of Britain, Mark Smith, Proving Demons. He was doing all that nun stuff, wasn't he? And he says, I'm an entertainer, I'm doing it for YouTube. Wee pictures. Or is that what it is, Shaz? But he faked his hanging. I don't know who you're on about, Shaz. I will watch you tomorrow, Simon. Night. God bless. Thank you. Well, I'll just go on and on and on. I just, you know, I'm a bit like Dennis Russo, aren't I? Forever and ever I'll fly. My God. Can't sing mine, you can. Duffy. Yeah, but that's why I like Duffy, because he never said, people are criticising him and everything. But he never said he was real, like Mark Smith, Gobs of Britain, or whatever. At least he says, I'm an entertainment channel. And I think because he said that, that's why he grew. And he was doing that and all the other stuff. And everybody probably knew it was fake, but it was entertaining fake. Where Mark Smith used to do it, or God's a Britain are still doing it. John Sixpence will never give up doing it. But they're all chasing fucking Dan Duffy, aren't they? But they haven't got Dan Duffy's brain, have they? Dan Duffy just went, yeah, well, fucking. And it's like what he said about that girl that's been like lost. Has anybody been out there looking for her? No. Well, we are. Now, part of me wants to believe that. Honestly, a part of me, but a part of me says no, no, Dan. You're jumping on the bandwagon, because it's an high-profile case, like they all do, don't they? All these fucking what you call it, so-called spiritualists. And they don't realise what they're doing to that poor family. Me talking about it, I'm as bad as what they are, because I'm talking about it now, but even though I don't mention names, everybody knows who we're talking about, don't they? So I'm as bad as them, even though I'm not mentioning no names or whatever. And I really feel sorry for them two kids. I feel sorry for her boyfriend. I don't know what's happened to her, and I don't want to speculate. Aliens took a Julie. Aliens, I can't say that, can I? I'm as bad as the rest. And I'm making a joke out of it. And, that makes me as bad as everybody else, doesn't it? But we don't know what's happened to her. And how many cases are out there throughout the centuries that this has happened to people, that it can never be solved? Has she been abducted? Has she done this? Has she done that? We don't know. It's all we know. She's missing. And I do feel in my heart that she's gone. She's gone. I'm sorry to say it, but I do feel it in my heart she's gone. But people need proof, don't they? People need proof. And I feel sorry for her family or whatever. But Sorry, I do feel she's gone. Media don't help, do they? They speculate this, they speculate that. It's like the police have like, what the police said. We're giving it over to like, we are reporting ourselves because apparently they says she drowned and they can't find her, can they? Hello, Eileen. You notice I do call you Eileen, not like the fucking wankers that always lie, which they do, don't they, Eileen? They lie. Oh, Eileen does this, Eileen does, but we do nothing wrong. Do you remember when I first met you, Eileen? And I said to you, you know, all them years ago, I said to you, you know, when we fall out, and it's a waste of time falling out. Do you remember that, Eileen? And then they all go, oh, you know, fuck 'em, Eileen, fuck 'em. You know, I like you, I like Nicky, well, I can't stand fucking Lama. Because I just think he's one fucking hypocrite. And he always come out with like, GS wouldn't take an IQ test. Well, you prove your fucking IQ test, drama, ain't you? Hey, you prove your fucking you called me from a dog to a fucking bone, ain't you? He's got foul language, he's got this, and what you're coming out with now, eh? You're coming out with fucks and this and that, eh? So what you got to say about that, Lama? Because you don't say nothing about me, do you? Because you can't, can you? You cannot say nothing about me because everything I've said about you is fucking true. You know, and don't worry about them picking on you, Eileen. Don't be bothered about what they say and don't defend yourself what you say. You know, poor Shia Ghost, she went through it with Lama. Now, I'm not going into Shia Ghost, but Shia Ghost is a very nice, beautiful person, but sometimes get misled. Right? And that's all I'm going to say. But Shia is a beautiful person, and then some other people, you know, take advantage of that. And that's all I'm going to say. Just tell them to fuck off, Eileen, like I do. Tell them to fuck off, like I tell John Sixpence to fuck off. Say to Lama, fuck off. You can do what you can write, what you want to write. You can say what you want to say about me. But just fuck off. Because you're not intelligent. I can show, like I showed on Lama, and that's why he hates me, where he called me foul mouth and everything. And then when it was on mains, Lama was fucking screaming, what he infanities, what he showed everybody what he was reading. And then somebody says, so did you do this, Lama? No, I didn't do that. And then they proved he did. So he was a fucking liar, you know. But he called you out for being liars. He calls Nicky No for being liars. But he don't like it because it's all here on fucking YouTube. And I've proved it. It's on one of my videos somewhere in the dark world of YouTube. You know, but that fucking llama is there in my fucking YouTube video collection. And it proves he's a fucking liar. But it goes on about you, it goes on about Nicanor, he went about Shire. and that fucking singing of his. But that's why you don't pick on me, because like I do my research. So up yours, Llama, and what I think about it. Let's take the fucking piss. Oh, oh, oh. I am going to talk about Nick. Is that how we talk? Oh, fuck yeah, you can't fucking breathe in here. Ooh, let's fuck him off. You know, but like, it can't do to me, because he knows my intelligence, which is not as high as him, you know, because he's got an IQ. I've just got QI. Hello, Julie. Hello, Julie Powell. Hello. We off tonight, aren't we? But he can't do to me what he does to you. You know. So, Arlene, just say to him, fuck off. You know, what a fucking knob. And don't let him upset you. If he wants to talk about your mum, if he wants to talk about your fucking dad or your brother and your sister, what does he know? Oh, Eileen says about her brother and sister. Yeah, we might say things. Does he know them? No, he don't know them. No, it's fuck all. In all honesty, is what he knows. Hello, Jeffy. Hello, Jeffy. He's a fucking knob. You know, like John Sixpence is a knob. Like Mark Smith is a knob. Can I go to the toilet? Please, sir, can I go to the toilet? Or can I finish this? Could you imagine if you drank that Jack Daniels at school? Hey, that sounds sir. What's 2 and 2? I don't fucking know, mate. I'm fucking pissed. But I do want to go to the toilet, sir. Right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Right, Eileen, you have to be thick-skinned. And I think I was going to make a video of it one day, because I've got quite a few in my collection of videos. Chef, can you come clean my windows? Can you come and clean my fucking windows if you want? Yeah, Eileen, you have got to be thick-skinned. And I've got KSI, I've got Pewtie, PewDiePie. I've got Mr. Beast. I think I've got a few others as well that all say you've got to be thick skinned. Simon, where have you been hiding? You, you're okay. It's been a while, lovely. No, actually, I could say the same thing about you because, you know, life is life. I don't know. You know, I am one of the truthful ones on YouTube. I deleted my channel when it was making money, and it was making me good money. It really, and when I say good money, I was working at the same time. So I was making about £300 a month when I deleted it. I was earning uh, about 1,500 a month. And then I got pissed one night and I deleted it. Because, like, as you do, like Simon, if I am me and you are you, I must be okay. Fucking somebody's trying to get inside my, and that's why I said you have to be thick skinned. You have to be. Well, that's true. That is very true. If Simon, if I am me and you are you, I must be okay. Well, a lot of people have watched me over the years, and I have been going for about over 5 years. I've been called a lot of things and everything. Eileen's called me a lot of things. I've never fell out with Eileen, and that just proves that what I've always said at the beginning of, well, the beginning, the beginning, when I first started. I always says I will not fall out with anybody. PJ, uh, can't remember. I must have Alzheimer's. I must have Alzheimer's. I can't. No, you can't say that because it's taking the piss, isn't it? You can't say anything, darling. Just have a joke. You can't say anything, can you? Like, you must have felt the need for. I always feel the need to have a break. I tell you, YouTube is exhausting. You've got to watch what you say. You've got to watch what you do. And I've made some very good friends, you know, like John and Lindsay, like Eileen, you know, and I think Shazza is the Shazza I think she are. She was a very good friend, very supportive and whatever. You know, I did meet a lot of good friends when I first started out. But I let them all down because I didn't explain myself. I just, I just went, and like Arlen says, why didn't he explain himself, Pet? Because I don't have to, Arlen. Sorry, I don't have to. I don't have to explain my actions. I don't have to explain it to you. I don't have to explain it to anybody. But I did say one thing. I will never fall out with you. And here you are. You're still on my channel. You're still... And I've kept my end of the bargain, which I really have. I've never fell out with Nicky, no. I've never felt the only person I've really ever fell out with is like the people I slag off. I hope me and Colin could go on live one day and have a laugh. because he deserves it. You know, that bloke needs a fucking medal. He come off airing, which is very hard to do. And that prat, John Sixcents, tried to slag him off by saying he's mugging old ladies. How is Clive? Oh, he's fell out with me tonight. He's fell out with me. Well, I was in the pub and I said to Clive, I've got to go live about 8 o'clock. And Clive went, Simon, people don't care what time you go live. Yes, but I do, Clive, because I need my beauty sleep. You know, Clive went, oh, they don't care. So he's kept me out all fucking night. And then we have a fucking argument walking home. We're walking home. And I said, oh, fucking hell, we've got that big hill to climb, ain't we? And he went, oh, no, go this way. And I went, Clive, you can walk the longest way round and you still got the fucking hill to climb. You know, so it makes no fucking sense to me. I might as well climb the first fucking hill than walk the long way round and climb this. Hello, Yo-Yo. I like Yo-Yo. And Rob. You know, these people that pop in and whatever, and like Yo-Yo's met me, Rob's met me, and these people can tell you what I say on here. I am no different when you meet me or you have a talk with me in a cafe and we chat and everything. And Yo-Yo can tell you. Rob says I. They can tell you the truth because we met through John and Lindsay, and you know, it's like Patricia Lowe, whatever. We've met. And I am totally different. Lovely art chat, Simon, really profound. But I am so different when I meet you in person to what I am here. I've got this different, but I'll still slag everybody off on it. I'll still slag everybody off. It's like Ghost Lady. When I first met her, I was talking about Clark. I'm getting sidetracked to get on. I'm getting side. Yeah, so Clive says, so we walked the long way round and I went to Clive. And he went, don't say it. Because the fucking hell is still there. And then he went, I am not talking to you in the morning. I think the names in like YouTube, you have to keep changing them. You're up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Because that's why I try to be a gentleman. Only because I'm gay. Because that's where gentlemen come from, wasn't it? You're gay, you're a gentleman. No, I'm not gay. I just want to be gay, but I can't be gay because I like women. Simon, remind me of my uncle. Always a tale that went, you know, like I say, I was brought up with gays. I was really brought up, and I can't be gay. You can't change your sexuality, can you? I'll always like women, but I like gays even better because they are so funnier. You know, you get some tremendous jokes out of them or whatever. A woman is all you get is fucking nag. Oh, I'm gonna fucking make that fucking bed. Do this fucking. With a gay, you know, you get a laugh like Clive. Don't call me in the morning. So I won't. But I bet you he'll call me if he's watching me. But like, no, I can't be gay. I'd love to be gay, but I can't. I've been brought up with it and everything. And as much as I love Clive, there's no bum fun there, is there? I'd rather have the win. You got to be careful what you say, ain't you? He was a funny guy, eh? I went and nag you once, and I'll give you dinner to the dog. We're all funny in his own rights, which we are, and we've all got a sense of humour. It's only the people that want to make money out of you that have to be funnier and funnier and funnier and to make you follow them, to do this, to do that. I didn't give a fuck about that. I proved it. I've given me a challenge. And I'm like, what do I have to do? You know, I am what I am. Now, if I want to call somebody a black, oh, we're talking about black currant drinks, aren't we? Can they do me for it? Am I a racist because I said black currant juice? You know, but I have got loads of like black friends, Pakistani friends, Indian friends, or whatever. You have a proper sense of northern humour. Though what's that? Though you get why you're funny, it just comes out. I don't know. You know, you, I never wanted to be a comedian. Uh, I was lucky enough, like, to be a lift engineer. Right, and I'll tell you a funny story. Well, I think it was funny anyway. I goes over to Ireland. I'm fitting a lift with my boss, and my boss, we have a control panel with loads of wires in it. We fit the lift, and to make the lift to work, it's all to do with wires and everything. And it's all to do with connectors or whatever. it, it, so the first floor, it has to pass through like a reel. The reel is about that there. So it hits that wheel and it sends a signal to the box. Right. But my boss, he got the wires crossed. Yes. He got the wires crossed. And now I don't know. He doesn't know. So we've installed this lift and we've upset half of the Irish population on this fucking car park that we're putting a lift in. Why? Because they had one power supply. And we had to unplug everyone to make our lift work. So I goes to the builder, I says, is that the only power supply you've got there? He went, yeah, mate, yeah. I'm sorry, but you have to unplug it. I says, we need it to start the lift up. He went, yeah, but it's the only power on the site. I mean, but it's not my problem, is it? It is not my problem. You've ordered a lift, you want it working, and we need power to make it work. But you're going to upset everyone on site. Ooh, not my problem, is it? It's your problem. You're the person that's put one fucking power station, so you explain it to them. So anyway, it gives us this fucking power. We plugs it in, we get the fucking lift working. And my boss says to me, check him in the lift, show him it goes up and fucking down, we'll get a signature, and then we can fuck off. So I presses the fucking button. And the lift goes like, because I press the third floor and it goes through the second floor. And then when I pressed the fucking first floor, it went to the third floor. When I pressed the third floor, it didn't want to go fucking anywhere. And I went to my boss. He's doing his fucking nutting in this fucking Irish bloke. And he says, what's the problem? I mean, well, we are in Ireland, aren't we? Making a joke out of it. And he went, you fucking English cunt, you fucking bastard, you. Oh, he fucking laid into me. You could hear it all over the site. My boss says to me, what did you say to him? I went, oh, he says, go and apologise to him. I'm not fucking apologising to him. Fuck off if he can't take a fucking joke. You know, he can't take a fucking joke. So my boss had to go. But it went all around the site, not it? They all want to fucking kill me. But that's what you get when you tell a fucking joke. You know, half of them fucking laughed. Half of them want to fucking kill you. I spent 6 months, Shaz, spent 6 months in Stab City. And if you're from Ireland, you'll know Stab City. And I still survived as an Englishman. I spent 6 months in fucking Stab City, that's Southern Ireland, by the way, and it was called Limerick. And I'm fucking still living. I'm 63 nearly. So that just shows you, you know. Oh dear, yeah. That's the Irish joke, isn't it? Oh dear. But I loved it. I loved it in Northern Ireland. I loved it in Southern Ireland. And I could never understood what all them troubles was about. You know, but you're living there, so you know. I never knew. It's all I ever said to them, whether I was in Southern Ireland, Northern Ireland, I'm here to work for my family. Leave your fucking politics to the fucking politicians, not to me. I'm here to fucking work for my family. And they respected that. They respected it. And I did have a few digs and whatever with like a couple of Irishmen. I had a couple of fights with fucking like. But I had the backing. I had the backing with like, is it sane people that like they realise you're just there to work, you're just there to do a job. So they said to the people, just leave them alone. And if you don't leave them alone, we're gonna fucking kneecap you. I don't know. But I did have quite a few friends. uh, And no, I never had no secret service after me or whatever. And even today, when I listen to the conflicts or whatever, it saddens me. Southern Ireland wants everything Ireland. Northern Ireland wants to stop Northern Ireland. Then you delve out, is it? And you go back in history, and it all started off with the potato famine, and uh, it's just steeped in history, and it's a sorrowful. It is really sorrowful event. Why does England have to get involved with fucking everything? Don't they? They have to. India, fucking America, fucking Australia, and you know, we could be a great country that could look after Ireland and say Ireland is a good because it's like fucking the Isle of Man or fucking Isle of Wight. Doesn't matter how fucking big the population is. Ireland is a part of fucking England. But it fucking governs itself. Why can't we say, oh fuck it, let them govern themselves? But we're gonna support them because they're a part of it. I never understand politics. I really don't. So what I understand is we are cunts, aren't we? That's what we are, cunts. Politicians. They always want to make a fucking name for themselves, don't they? Richard Sunak, fucking what's the other fucking name? Keir Starmer. Could you believe Keir Starmer? You see, I don't vote, which I don't. I've never voted. Uh, but I don't believe in Labour. If I'm going to vote, it's going to be something like, I forget the pot. I, I wouldn't even vote for Greenpeace. They're just a fucking waste of space, aren't they? My God, my spelling's getting weird. Thank you. Thank you. Like, is it Nettie? Random bits and pieces. Thank you. Welcome to my world when I'm pissed. My spelling is fucking terrible. I've been ignoring the comments. So Shia says, try doing remove. You know, Shia, go to Ireland. I would say all them people that fucking holiday in Thailand, fucking Spain, or what, go and have an holiday in Ireland, go and experience it. They're not, they're not like anti-English. Uh, you go into a pub in Ireland, you can get pissed and sleep on the fucking settee, sleep in the chair, and you wake up in your own top. In England, they fucking kick you out the pub. Come on, you're out, you're out. Well, they don't. I ain't done anything. I just fell asleep. But in Ireland, you can. We're nice people. I tell you what, you are nice people, and I really believe that. And I also believe Guinness cannot travel. Guinness cannot travel over the water. I've drank Guinness over here. I've drank Beamish over here, and it's not the same. But I would tell the truth. I will say what I've been like. And was I a good lad at Ireland? No, I wasn't. I was a bad lad. You know, I went to Clonmel. I don't know if people like, well, Shia Go says she's Irish, but does she know Clonmel? It's Southern Ireland. I met some girls over there. They took me to a nightclub. I was with two lads from London in Chelmsford, and they were big lads. I mean, they were fucking big lads. Like me, I think I'm 5'7". Yeah, I'm a bit broad, and I was a bit broader than I am today because I'm 62, 63 nearly. My neck used to be out here. Yeah, I was a big lad, but I was a small lad. I was only 5'7". And my boss says to these two Chelford lads, he was fucking massive. They were 6'2", 6'3", probably 6'4". And I says, I'm going out. Now my mate Clint is like, he's 6 foot. And he's only a young lad. And he looked up to me like nothing, this Clint, and he loved me. And my boss says to these two Chelmsford lads, them two are going out, I'd advise you to go out on your own. And these two Chelmsford lads says to my boss, what do you mean? He says, don't go out with them pair. Do not go out with them pair. And these are big lads, you know, they are big. And he went, why don't go out? Because that little fucker, meaning me, would get him into trouble. And they sneered at him. They says, what can he fucking do? So anyway, we're in a fucking pub. We're playing pool. And I decide I've had a fucking enough. And I said to these fucking lads, oh, I can't be bothered to fucking play with you, you fucking idiots. I says, I'm, 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 I'm going, and I talked to these two girls, and I said to these two girls, look, I'm not chatting you up or anything like that. I said, I just need some different company because them cunts are winding me up. Because like the big lumps, they are fucking, and they think they're fucking beautiful and whatever. And I went, they're just fucking winding me up. So when I sat with these two girls, and this girl says, oh, my boyfriend's coming in a bit. I said, I don't want to fucking shag your boyfriend, love. I don't even want to shag you. I just want to fucking drink, just have a talk. Now, they're all playing fucking pool. I'm having a fucking laughing joke with these, like, people from Ireland. They fucking clock me, don't they? They clock me. So they come over, don't they? And like, to cut a long story short, like you do, this girl says, would you like to go to a nightclub? I said, yeah, come on, we'll all go to a nightclub. So we went to this fucking nightclub. And I saw a fight. I saw this fight on the dance floor. And there was this fucking great big geezer. He was fucking So I fucking grabbed him by the fucking neck and I pulled him off this fucking lad and I put him up against the fucking wall and I'm like that with my arm and I put it up against this fucking throat and he's trying to bite me and kick me or whatever he was trying to fucking do. And this fucking woman come up to me and says, thank you, thank you. I went, what for? She says, you've saved me boyfriend. So I'm looking on the fucking dance floor because the bouncers have kicked the fucking lad out. And I went, they've kicked him out. She went, no, it's him. It's the fucking guy I pinned against the fucking. And I went to him, if I let you fucking, because he was a fucking big geezer. I said, if I let you go, are you going to fucking start? He went, no, no, no. And these two Chalfers lads, 6'4", 6' fucking 2. They looked at me and went, and I'm only 5' fucking 8. But they're the stories I've got, in my head. But I thought I was protecting the little geezer. But apparently I'm protecting the fucking, it don't work, does it? It don't fucking work. And then when we got back to the hotel where we were stopping, they says he's a fucking maniac. But I loved it in Ireland, I really did. If I can go back, I've met Liam and I've met some beautiful, and I think some of them was in the IRA, and I really do. But like, it's up to them. I cannot say there was. I cannot say anything. It's all I can say is what I think. But like, I think I was protected. So I'm going now anyway. But I thank you all for following me. And if you're watching, Colin, if you ever want to do a live, because I really do want to do a live with you, but I'm not doing it where you don't show your face. Because I always believe honesty, you've got to show. You can't just, honestly, you can't show this little fucking thing that you do. And I'd love to meet you. So if you want to give me your address, I will drive up to meet you. I'm not a fake of that, all this. Although most of my true fans will tell you I am honest and I am this. But I'm going there. And I do thank you all for following me. And I do thank you all for watching me. And yeah, I do want to grow. Now, I do want to make money on YouTube. Why? Because I've lost my job. I got made redundant. And this is all I've got. This is it. This is all I've got now. So I do thank you all. And thank you very much. And have a very good night.